Yeah, in the past, some of these summits, whether it be G7 or G20, have been labelled essentially just talk fest with few tangible results. So you're hopeful that we will see a major step forward in kind of ending the reference to these summits as such things.
Well, that's I don't think you can guarantee that, but I think if I think if you look at the ministerial meetings that have already taken place feeding into the summit, so the finance ministers, foreign ministers, environment ministers, trade ministers, there's already a lot of substance that's coming out, particularly in the finance ministers. There was a whole menu of actions that they put forward for dealing with developing country debt, and also the announcement on a global tax deal for corporation tax. So I think you can already see the substance that's there. Typically, they do hold things back for the Leaders Summit, and I think it'd be very interesting what they have done in that area over and above the announcement on or the push for 1 billion vaccine doses, excess vaccine doses to be distributed. But I think for this one, at least, there's a good chance that it will be more than just talking. Although in a way, the talking is very important as well, because this will be the leaders' chance to talk through their strategy on a whole range of key political issues, including, for example, their relationship with China going forward, the relationship with Russia. So talking is important as well as the actions.
Right, we've been talking about a few of the other subjects apart from the pandemic and, of course, vaccinations. You just mentioned there, digital tax, China, Russia. What else do you think is really going to be front and centre and at the top of that communique that we get once the leaders have met?
Well, I think one thing will be a restatement, if you like, of the G7 values. This follows a period with the previous US administration when a great deal that the G7 thought it stood for had been questioned on issues like free trade, for example, openness of the economy, but also, fundamental values around a rules-based international order, the role of democracy, and so on. So I think one thing they will want to do is restate what they believe their core values to do are, and to some extent update those for the future. I think there is indeed a sort of two roles that the G7 has, and this is a little bit different to when it was first founded, when it was the dominant force in the world economy. It's not the dominant force anymore because China and other emerging economies are much bigger, but it does have a role in promoting global solutions to global problems, and it also has a role in coordinating things that are important for the G7 themselves and for protecting their economic interests.
How do you think this meeting will be different to prior years now that we have a new US administration in? Because there'd been a lot of talk about when Donald Trump was attending these meetings that it was often fiery and confrontational. Are you expecting a different kind of tone with a new US president there?
Yes, I think that's already clear actually from the coverage of yesterday's events with President Biden. The tone was very different, and it was much more like previous summits. But in a way, President Biden is such an experienced and well-established foreign policy expert that one might expect, an even greater degree of commonality in approach. And I think also he has a desire to show a very strong support for multilateralism, and that multilateral approaches can solve global problems. So in a way, there's even more emphasis on that than perhaps might have been in the past before President